Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for the month of October 2022. Hope you guys have had a really great week. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, check back because they could be occurring in the next few weeks. Okay, also, if you guys are interested, I'm going to be giving away another free personal tarot reading for the month of October. If you're interested, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and also leave me a comment. You do need to do all three in order to qualify, and the more times that you enter, the more chances you have to win. All right, Taurus, let's get started. Spirit, what would you like Taurus to know for October? Okay, so Taurus, you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Let's see what's crossing that. The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a commitment here that is ending, or it could be that you are going to end a commitment, but you are kind of not saying anything right now. You're kind of being a little bit quiet about it. Let's see what's happened in the past. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody wasn't putting work into a commitment here. So either you weren't or they weren't. And I feel like this commitment is now ending, but there's something that's not being said. There's not a conversation here. Now, for some of you, this is a commitment that's already ended and you're not speaking with this person. There were things about this commitment that were not working out. Let's see why all this is happening. So I'm seeing a couple of timelines here. Ooh, Five of Swords. This is all happening because of conflict and because somebody here is just, they fight dirty. Yeah, somebody's fighting dirty. They really don't care who gets hurt in the process. So there's been conflict and there's casualties from this conflict. Let's see what's on your mind, Taurus. Wow, that's not a good energy. Queen of Pentacles, you're feeling empowered. So you're focused, you're thinking about your money. You're thinking about your children, if you have children. This is a very stable energy, so your thoughts are very clear, and you're actually looking at this as in that you're feeling abundant and empowered. So this is good energy for you, Taurus. So whatever this person was trying to do, it didn't work. Yeah, you feel prosperous. And you feel like there's better days ahead too. These are all thoughts that are coming through your mind. So you're very focused on your money, your children. A lot of self-care is going on here. But there's a sense here that you feel like everything is going to be absolutely fine. You're very calm. Your mind is very calm. Let's see what's happening in October that you may not see coming. Show me. Thank you, Spirit. The Five of Cups. There may be some regrets here in October, so we'll have to look. Now, this might not be for you. This could be someone else. There is something about time that's involved in this. So this, again, this might not be you. This could be someone else. Let's see your energy. Show me Taurus energy. Show me Taurus energy. Oh, the Ten of Swords. You feel betrayed by somebody. Yeah, you're betrayed. You feel betrayed by someone. Let's see the energy coming towards you. So you may have some sadness coming in October. There's an ending here that is coming in. All right, the energy coming towards you is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is single. single but also abundant in their own right. This looks like somebody that is, they might be a teacher or an instructor of some kind, somebody who is, they are learned, they could be in the field of law. But this person is stable, they're attractive. People would look at them as being a good catch. Let's see Spirit's advice. The Four of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying there is a situation here that you have found yourself locked into, that you're holding, you may even be holding on to this situation. But it's either like in a workplace or within a home. But there's a sense here of being locked into it, of being confined in this. So there's a need to release and to let it go. Let's see what your outcome is. Show me the outcome for Taurus. Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're going to have clarity by the end of the month. Anything that has been confusing you about this situation is going to be clarified and cleared up by the end of the month. Now, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands. Wow. So this is underlying energy, Taurus. This is a very passionate new beginning. That's and I feel like you've got somebody here that you're going to meet. There's somebody coming in. Wow. But there's also an ending. So I believe Virgo had something similar to this in some aspects. So you might want to look at that reading, especially if you're involved with a Virgo. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Tower. Oof. So somebody could have lied to you here, Taurus, because this is a Tower moment. And I feel like there's something to do with outside forces that you are having to defend yourself against. And there maybe somebody here is telling lies. They're presenting things in a way that's not truthful. But this is a Tower moment. And I feel like you're standing your ground in this Tower moment. Now, this Tower moment has to do with a faulty foundation. So with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this could be a very heated argument that's taking place. It could, and you're standing your ground in this, but it's going to create this Tower moment. Or it could actually be here that this is somebody that is silent in the background. All right, we have the Empress and Temperance. So what's crossing this is a broken commitment. But I see that from that broken commitment, Taurus, you are healing. So it created a Tower moment. I feel like there was a huge argument. Or if not, there's something, a lie or something that's not being said. Or perhaps a lie of omission, perhaps. But it has, whatever this is, you're standing your ground and it's creating a Tower moment here. Now, I see you in your mind, you are in your power here. You are in the Queen of Pentacles energy. We also have you stepping into the Empress energy after an ending. So I feel like if you're worried about this ending, Taurus, you don't need to be, because this is indicating to me that although this is a Tower moment, you're going to be absolutely fine. because this is showing you as being abundant and in that Empress energy, like you have everything you could possibly need. And I feel like you know that. You're also being guided here. So you're being guided and there's healing that's taking place. I feel like this Tower moment that has occurred or is occurring is actually going to open you up spiritually in some manner. So if somebody is trying to bring you down, Taurus, it's actually going to work quite the opposite, because it's actually creating an ascension. You're moving from the Queen of Pentacles energy into the Empress energy. And that's very spiritual. It's a very spiritual energy that you're moving into, and it's a result of an ending, this painful ending. So let's see, why is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse in the past? Yeah, your energy is actually really good in that situation, which that's a difficult situation, so kudos to you. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, along with the Eight of Swords, Eight of Coins, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra's very strong. Something here didn't work out. At one point, you were very happy, but then there were a lot of problems. And I feel like you felt very hurt throughout this. You tried to work on it. You were the one putting in the work, and you felt very hurt. You wanted the happiness. You were willing to fight for it. You were willing to work for it. But someone else wasn't working towards it. Or if they were, they stopped. And I feel like you then decided through the pain that you were going to have to cut this person out, or they cut you out. Now this may be happening now, or it could be happening, you know, in the month of October. But I do feel like a lot of work was put into this, and to try to resolve problems, to try to put things behind the two of you. I feel like one party was working, the other party wasn't. And then we see that somebody cut the other party out. And it was because it was just too painful. And it's almost like it went from one extreme to the other. I feel like, Taurus, you're the one that put in this effort, trying to be happy, trying to create the happiness, and the other party was not working towards it. And so you are the one who cut this person out for most of you. And if you haven't, I feel like you're going to. Because you may be fighting against a silent, you may be fighting against a silent, what's the word I want? Silent forces that are outside of this connection. Because you're standing your ground here, and it's causing a Tower moment. Okay, so we have the Fool and we have the Two of Cups. Now, why is all this happening? Well, we have the Fool, which is a brand new beginning with a soulmate. But it comes after, it comes after a huge blow up, the Tower moment. So you're moving from a conflict with somebody, Taurus, that is just extremely ego-driven, doesn't care who gets hurt. They are selfish, they act in their own interest, and you are now going to have a fresh new start with a soulmate here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Maybe this is why you're so calm, because I'm seeing this passionate new beginning here. You know, for some of you though, what I'm seeing here is that after this Tower moment, I feel like you're going to cut this person out. You're going to stand your ground. It's going to create this Tower moment. And you're going to sit in this Empress energy. You're not going to chase after this person. You're not going to move towards this person. You're just going to focus on your healing. So for some of you, this person may try to come back. But be careful, Taurus, because if it's the same person coming back, you have to be aware that this person is full of ego. And they are not the most, they're ego driven, and they don't care who gets hurt. That's for a few of you out there. This person's going to create a lot of pain, but then they're going to try to come back into the picture and have a new beginning. So be careful with that. But for most of you, I feel like after this ends and you stand your ground, you have a new beginning coming. Let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Because in your mind, you are like calm. I'm not seeing this energy of being upset and disrupted. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. That's why. Because you're weighing the pros and cons of another love offer. You're in your power here because you know that this person that you have this conflict with is not the only game in town. You've got another, you've got a choice. You've got another love offer here. So you can sit back and you can take your time and you can look at this. You're fielding another offer. Good on you. Good on you. All right, so let's see what's happening in October. That's going to tell us a lot. Spirit, show me why is the Five of Cups here. Show me why is the Five of Cups here. Okay. So the energy was a little stuck. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that. All right, so we have the Six of Coins. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. We have the Ten of Coins. We have the Two of Wands reversed. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords reversed. All right, so I'm going to move that down just a little. So let's talk, Taurus. Okay, so I see you going into October upset. There's some sadness here, and you are upset. You're kind of focused here on all these things that have gone wrong. And there are things that have gone wrong. There's some regrets, and there's some pain. There's sadness. I feel like this has been a long-term connection, and so it's painful. Now, as far as timing, this looks more like, instead of October, it looks like more of January, February maybe. Could be, but it could be fall. And I did ask for October. Could be late fall. But what I'm seeing is that you are wanting to balance things out. You're wanting a even give and take. But I think what you got was somebody who possibly was giving their attention to more than one person or more than one situation. It could be anything. This person they could have an addiction of some sort. there could be a third party. It could be literally anything, but they weren't focused on your connection. And you were putting the work in. I feel like you, around the end of the first week or second week of October, you may cut this off. This is where we see you cutting this person out. And it is because you are focusing on something that's long-term. You want a balanced relationship. You want an equal give and take. And I feel like this has gone on a long time. So you're cutting something out. You're ending something. And it's painful. I do see you focused on your money. About the middle of the month, I see you very focused on your finances, your money, family, particularly extended family, but also children if you have children, and accumulation of wealth is what I'm hearing as well. In your mind, you're focused on what is going to be long term. So as you're thinking this through, you're weighing the pros and cons of this love offer, you're asking yourself, is this going to be long term? You're trying to make a decision here about what direction you want to go. You're at a crossroads. You find yourself at a crossroads in the third week of October, not having made a decision, kind of hesitant to make this decision. After you bring about the end or plan an end perhaps of a connection, I see you really focusing on what you want. And then I'm actually seeing towards the end of October, a new beginning in love, a brand new beginning in love. And I do believe it's with a new person. So you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands. There's going to be love here. There's going to be passion here. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you're not going to, you're not seeing this coming. I feel like this is something that's unknown. There's something about this that's unknown. Either that or you're not telling someone. There's someone here that you're not telling this to. So let's look at your energy here. You have the Ten of Swords, and so I do feel like you are currently in this Tower moment as you are coming into October, and I feel like you are, feeling very betrayed. I feel like that's where we're seeing this ending. All right, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Six of Cups reversed, and we have the Three of Cups. Okay. So I do see you an ending here, and I see you feeling extremely betrayed. What you wanted was a solid connection. That was your wish. But I feel like in order to be happy, you had to release this person from your past. Now, you're still somewhat focused on this person, and I do feel like for some of you, you release this person because there was third-party energy. I'm seeing that in a couple of places. For others of you, this is someone you're married to, and I feel like they were your wish. They were your wish come true, was to be married to this person. And now you find yourself having to release this person, and some of you are going to want to reconcile with this person. Your energy is going to be, geared towards that. Others of you are, after you release this person, you're going to start dating again. But either way, I see you, kind of really experiencing this feeling of betrayal. Let's see the energy coming towards you, because this looks like somebody that is single and attractive. It looks like somebody who's stable. They've gone through some changes themselves. And again, I feel like they don't want to give up their energy. So we have the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Swords reversed. And we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, so this is somebody that has experienced pain themselves. They may have also been in a third-party situation that they found themselves stuck in. And I feel like, now for some of you, there's been a third-party situation with you. And this person is single. So you may have met this person and been, you know, involved on some level prior to leaving this other connection. At which point you would have had that choice, which is why you would be seated in this energy of feeling like you have to weigh it up and make a choice. So for some of you, that's the case. And this person felt stuck in that situation. They don't want to be in that situation, and they don't want to have to feel like they're competing with someone else. So, but for others of you, this is somebody that you will meet. And this is someone who may have experienced some heartbreak and pain themselves, and they felt very stuck in that. And it may have been a very difficult breaking away from that connection, becoming single, but it has been accomplished. It's done. They are no longer in conflict. And they're not conflicted about this connection either, in either case. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? We just had the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Pentacles reversed. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So Spirit is saying you are in a situation that you feel confined, you feel locked into. It's a situation that you are actually holding on to. So you are confining yourself in this situation, but that you're lacking the insight into that you have to get truthful with yourself. You have to be very clear about what you want in love, and you have to be very truthful with yourself about this situation. Spirit is also saying to trust your intuition with regard to love, because you are very intuitive here. There is a lot of love that you have to offer, but you can be very choosy. And Spirit is also saying that there is a lack of insight that you're demonstrating with regard to who to give your cup of love to. And so you're being guided to use your intuition to provide that clarity. With regard to this feeling trapped in this situation, Spirit is saying let go. Just let go. Just release. Let it go. All right, let's look at your outcome. Right, it's a Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. And we have the Death card. Okay, so you leave the month of October having ended something. You've gotten clarity, the clarity you were waiting for, and we see you waiting for that. So you've received the clarity that you were waiting for. Things that you were confused about are now being cleared up. That's what you were waiting for. So you are able to free yourself from this overthinking energy, from constantly trying to figure this out, constantly thinking about it. And why? Well, because you've ended something. You were waiting to end this, and when you do end this, you're going to have such clarity, Taurus, and you're going to free yourself from a situation that has had you upset and worried for a very long time. So you're going to have a lot of clarity once you create that ending. And I do see that coming. I'm not going to say it won't be painful, but it is going to bring you clarity. And once you do that, you have such good things. You have this new beginning with a soulmate coming in. So that's really nice energy. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Now, you started here with that energy. And so I'm seeing here that there is going to be sadness in this situation, but it's mostly because you're confining yourself in this situation. And Spirit is saying, release it, let it go. You have the right and you have the ability to do that. And then you will have this passionate new beginning. So I'm going to pull you an oracle card to round out your reading, Taurus. Pulling for Taurus. This looks good though, Taurus. You just, I know it's hard to let go of something that you once were happy in. And it looks like, you know, somebody just stopped putting in the work, basically. Which one, Spirit? Thank you. All right, let's see what you've got. You have number 17. 17 comes down to 8, and 8 is about walking away from things that are unhappy towards your own happiness. The card is focus. Focus. So I'm going to read that directly from the book. And one moment. All right, it says, my child, when you draw this symbol, it is a wonderful sign that with focus, you will achieve what it is that you want. If I give you an arrow and a bow to use, how will you shoot and hit your mark? This is a reminder that you must let go of all distractions and have the courage to give it your all. Your arrow will be drawn to whatever you focus on, so keep your eye on the target. However, remember that you can't control every outcome. Just as the wind can influence the path of your arrow, there are many factors determining the course of your plans. To achieve anything, you must focus, take aim, and let go. And remember, that was in Spirit's advice. All right, I hope this is helpful to you, Taurus. And if you would like and share the video. If you'd like a personal reading, the information can be found in the box beneath this reading. And if you would like to be involved in the giveaway for the free tarot reading, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and also leave me a comment. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.